All right, everybody, welcome to On the Screws Golf. We'd like to thank you for being here on the stream. So what? And welcome to DCF&P, baby. And again, thank you so much for attending, and please consider subscribing. All right, everybody, welcome to Advanced Rookie. And when we consider Advanced Rookie to be an EM8, Sniper 8, and above. All right, so just putting this out so that you can get elevations as well as basic adjustments so that when you get into the qualifier round, you can give your best chance to be at the top of the bracket. So when it goes into the opener and the weekend, you're positioning yourself for the best end result, highest place finish possible. So as you can see on the scorecard below, we did manage a minus 16 on these adjustments. So let's get into it. All right, so I just want to share something with you real quick here. As you can see, we have a slide over, which is Golf Clash Notebook. And then we use all of our adjustments. We put in all of our adjustments, as you can see, and we get our elevations based off of the different ball powers as well as winds. Now what we're going to do here is, now we've added the second element, which is now our notes. Now you can see the notes. I'm trying to make that a little bit bigger. You don't want to make it too large where you can't read everything. But that's pretty much what I'll be utilizing during my game time, are these different notes with this new slide over feature. And you can see we have pictures of the adjustments for the ball, shot one spin, landings, as well as the initial spin. So with that being said, let's run through this real quick. On hole number 1, we will be using an EM8 here, and then we're going to go ahead with a Hornet level 6 on our second shot. You can see that these adjustments are for EM6 and 7, as well as the Hornet 4 and 5 and Thorn 4 and 5. So these numbers are accurate, but for our case, we will be using an EM8, and I will add more notes, okay, to my my video here. You'll be able to get links for the Advanced Rookie EM6-7 as well as Advanced Rookie EM8, all right, which we'll be going through right now. But for now, EM8, we went 5 top spin, 2 right spin. We had the inner white ring on the right hand bunker, and we had a 2.8 mile an hour wind, and we pulled it at 1.5 miles an hour. Let's take a look at that. So EM8, we're going to go 5 topspin, which is everything minus 1 bar, and then the 2 right spin using a Titan ball at 10% max adjustment here. So you see we delicately put our inner white ring on that right bunker, adjusted 2.8 miles an hour, which was a 1.5 ring pull. Now, I have a grid overlay on my account, so you won't see me using the take shot button or anything here. I use my grid lines. But trust me, I'm giving you these numbers so that you understand what the pull is off the different winds. So you can see that we will roll out to 361 yards. Perfect position. So we're going to go on to shot number 2, excuse me. And on this shot, we went with the Hornet 6. We went 1 backspin. We played this at minus 5% mid numbers. We had a 2.2 mile an hour wind. And based off of that wind, that was another 1.5 miles per hour pull. You can see we put that about, I'd say, 1 square short of the hole. We pull this 1.5. And then again, the all-important hitting the ball perfect is critical here. Now you can see we do hit it perfect. Bounces gently up on the green. We get it inside on the left side of the hole. So good start for an eagle on hole number 1. We'll be right back with hole number 2 in just a second. Okay, welcome back to hole number 2. So you have 2 options here. Let's pull over hole number 2. This is the first option, which is You can use a Kingmaker at 10% at max adjustment, use a rough bump, and you're going to use 2 topspin, no side spin with max adjustment, ball guide just short of the hole and aim to the left of the pin, but inside the cup. And you can see that is our picture for that shot. Now, you have a second option right here, which is a sniper. And we did go ahead and use a Sniper 8. We did go with a Marlin ball at 0%, no topspin, no backspin. Just aim the ball guide in the hole, and you go off of max, 0%, and you can see the picture right there blown up, okay? A lot of grid lines there, but that's what it looks like. Okay, so let's get into the shot here. So we're going to play it in the with the Sniper 8. We're going to go 0 topspin, 0 side spin, plus 0 at min with a Marlin. We're going to go off of a 4.6 miles per hour wind, ball guides in the hole, and we're going to push this 3.4 rings. There's our 3.4 adjustment. No OP. Get the ball as close to those teeth as possible. All the 4 points inside the power circle. Hit perfect. Nice rough bump. Dead center perfect in the hole. Okay, that's hole number 2. Adjustment for the Sniper and a Marlin ball. Don't want to use any of your large wind balls or your wind 5 balls or your power 3 balls or anything like that. That's a really nice opportunity with a power 0 ball. All right, hole number 3 coming up. Okay, hole number 3 here, our first par 5 of the tournament. So we were trying to decide, do we want to go ahead with the big topper, not use any overpower or anything like that, have a good needle speed, or do we want to go ahead and utilize the EM, full OP, curl, and side spin, etc. So we were trying to figure out, boy, that's really close. I could get away with it, but you know what? We're just going to switch and we're going to power it down there. So with that decision, EM8, we went 5 topspin, which is everything minus 1 bar of topspin, the full 2 left spin. We did go full OP with full left, well, I wouldn't say full left curl. We did significant left curl. Let's take a look. So that's about 90% curl there. And fortunate to hit it perfect. And you'll see with the top spin, the side spin, the curl, and the placement of hitting it perfect, we roll out to 405 yards. Just perfect. And again, that was off a 3.5 mile an hour wind. The adjustment was 1.9 rings. Okay. See here in... Oops. Sorry about that, everybody. Here in just a second for the second shot. Now, unfortunately, the second shot does not go as planned. All right. So what we do here is, sorry about that, everybody. Little snafu glitch there. We go ahead with 10% at max, 4 backspin, no side spin, and you can see the ball guide about 2 squares short of the hole, aimed directly in the cup. We go ahead off a 4.4 miles per hour wind, a 2.6 ring pull. You know, you can push here. It's probably easier to push it than to pull it based off of that angle. But we did decide based off of just going through it, we did pull. I think I'll push next time. Unfortunately, we did hit a great ball here. And I believe you hit that perfect. You give yourself a really good chance at the albatross. But nice speed, just really gets down there very close. And we make another eagle on that hole. So we'll be right back with hole number 4 in just a second. Okay, welcome back to hole number 4 on Desert Dunes practice round. So you can see on the right-hand side, our notes, we've pulled them up. We're going to go with the Goliath 6 or 7 and a Kingmaker. And again, that knocks the wind down. This is a really tough hole. So this is the adjustments that we came up with from the previous tournament, and we used these, and unfortunately I was rushed a little bit. I made all the adjustments, we did hit it perfect, but we just missed. So you'll see right here that 3.75 backspin, no side spin, max adjustment minus 0.1, okay? And we did not do that. We pulled the full amount, okay? And that was at 10%. So what we did was, unfortunately, we had the 10% in there, and we didn't pull the 0.1. And then prior to that, we switched it to, based off of this data right here, if it was greater than 3.6 miles per hour, you needed to go plus 0 to 5%. Okay, so you're going to be at plus 0 or plus 5%. So what we did was we then went at the plus 5%, okay, because we had a 3.9 mile an hour wind, but unfortunately we did not subtract the 0.1 off, and you'll see we'll just miss it. All right, here we go. 3.75 back, and what we want to do is play this at 0 max minus 0.1. So off of a 3.9 mile an hour wind, we pulled it 2.2, but we should have only pulled it 2.1. I was running down here and I didn't grab it correctly. Then I had to hurry. I was down to less than 1 second here, and you can see the needle speed. The needle didn't have a chance to go back and forth to get myself set. And you can see just take off that 0.1 pull, and that's in the heart, and we make another hole in one there. But that's okay. We'll move forward, and we'll get that in the true qualifier. All right, hang in there for hole number 5 coming up. All right, welcome back to hole number 5, Desert Dunes practice round. All right, you can see here that the notes we have are with an extra mile 6-7 and a berserker. What we chose to do here was the EM7 and a Kingmaker because we had headwind, and I wanted to give you a different option in the weekend qualifier, or even in the opener. If we have a tailwind, we may be using a power 4 ball, maybe even a berserker on this. But for now, on this account, we did go ahead with a Kingmaker, full top spin, 2 left spin, full OP, half a ball left curl, and we ended up at 379. So let's go ahead and watch that shot right now. Again, you can play this with a big topper as well. You can move it back a little bit and play on that first fairway there and bounce it all the way up there into similar position. If you believe you want to get an additional maybe 5 or 10 yards out of it. But in this case, I truly believe that practicing and having an EM7, 6, 8 for so long, you know, my confidence level with a full OP and about a half a ball of curl, I can hit it very close to perfect, or slightly great left or right, and slightly great right in this case. But with the wind pushing that way, we turn out very, very nicely. And again, like I said, we end up at 379 yards. All right, so the second shot, we're going to go ahead and play a Firefly. We're going to play this at plus 5% at max. 1 backspin, no side spin, and here we go. So you'll see we have a 3.0 mile an hour wind here. We have to adjust off of max here. Looks like that's max right at the pin. Mid would be much further back, so we're going to play this at max with 1 backspin, no side spin. Get it up near the hole. A little bit too close in this case. But we push this 1.5 rings off a 3-mile-an-hour wind for the Firefly 6. Make that slight adjustment. Again, at +5 max downhill. The all-important perfect shot. Comes in a little hot. But again, we still get it to drop in the hole for the eagle. All right, we will see you just shortly for hole number 6. All right, welcome back for hole number 6, Dreaded Dunes Tournament practice round. Here on this hole, we're going to go ahead with what we have in the notes here. We're going to play a big topper 6 and then come in with a sniper 8. We are going to use a Titan ball here. And we're going to go +10 max, full top, 1 right, full overpower, and you'll see that we end up at 410 yards. We then will take the sniper 8 with 4 backspin. I have in the notes, and I played 1 right spin. I believe we're going to switch that to 1 left spin, and we're going to play it at 25% at max, and you'll see the results here. So let's get into it. All right, so here we are on hole number 1. I shouldn't say hole number 1, shot number 1. Getting a text message there. Heard that buzzing. So what I try to do is put that red ring when I push all the way out there next to the bunker line right there. See how that cuts that bunker right there? So full top, 1 right. Don't want to take any top spin on if you don't need to. Get that red ring just cutting into that bunker right there. The 4.5 mile an hour wind is a 2.4 wind adjustment. Full OP with a nice slow needle speed with the big topper and the Titan ball. Able to hit it perfect. See how that beautifully rolls out there to 410 yards. Okay. Second shot again. Coming in with a sniper 8, 4 backspin, and again, I played it 1 right spin, and I'm going to try it next time based off of this wind now to play it 1 left spin. All right. And then it said aim to the right inside edge of the cup. So that's what I tried to do here. And I just compounded my my problems here. So 3.3 miles per hour was a 4.1 ring pull down into the little bit of that bunker. I didn't adjust out of the bunker. I didn't think there was any necessary reason to do that. It was so short. And then you'll see that it comes in nice and gentle. Definitely would have probably went in the hole. Just probably 1 left spin might be a little bit better than the 1 right spin. So very close for an albatross there. And we'll see you on hole number 7 just in a second. All right, welcome back to Desert Dunes practice on the Screws Golf. Hole number 7, par 3, the last of our 3 par 3s. We go ahead here with a Goliath 8 and use the Kingmaker, and we go 0 elevation and a rough bump. So we do try the 0.5 backspin and 2 left spin, and we use the 90% slider bar, right? And then aim the guide at the left of the pin, but keep the ball guide in the hole. So, and then also it says, if you're not going to use the slider, you can go max +10. So you can see here the adjustments, 0.5 and 2 left, and then the actual picture of the ball heading to the left, okay? And you can see where our landing position is, which is pretty far up into the middle of that rough line. Now, you'll see what happens to me here. I don't pay attention to that, and what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to move the landing position forward and go 1 backspin and still the 2 left spin. and we'll just go ahead off 0% at max. So off of this, it's 3.5 miles an hour. You'll be at 90% slider. It's a 1.9 pull. And if you're at 10% max, it's a 1.9 pull. So they're both identical. But look where my landing position is, right almost in the bunker. That needs to be well further up. So we need to adjust at 1 to 1.25, maybe 1.5 backspin, just so that we're hitting the rough there and not putting ourselves in jeopardy like I did right here. Watch how close we come to the rough. Or excuse me, the bunker. So it hits into that hill and bounces straight up and to the right. So something that we have to consider here. So go 1 to 1.25 backspin, 2 left spin, get that ball guide in the hole, and you're going to either go 10% at max or you're going to go 0 and 90% slider. They're both 1.9 ring adjustment off of 3.5 miles per hour. So either one works for you. Pick your poison. Okay. So see you on hole number 8 in just a second. All right. Welcome back, everybody. We have hole number 8 coming up on the last 2 holes. This is our final par 4 Desert Dunes practice round for advanced rookie. So hole number 8, you have options, right? You can go EM7, EM8, Berserker, get it all the way down to the collar, make a little baby chip, make eagle. Or what you could do is you could do big top or Titan ball, which we're going to show you here, okay? And you're going to go ahead and do full top spin, no side spin, push up 1 ring after your adjustment, and then get it out into the 376 yard range. And then you can see, based off of the notes here, we're going to have a Hornet, 3 back, 1 left from 375. So we're going to play it off 376, 0 at mid adjustment with 3 back and 1 left. So let's get into it. Let's take a look. Okay, big topper 6, Titan ball, bounce over shot. 3.8 is a 2.1 miles per hour pull. So if you just take a look at that and you take a look at the angle and 2.1 rings, just by doing nothing, you're going to move yourself left by the wind and you're going to go in that bunker. And you might even, if you hit great left, go into the first bunker. So we're going to go ahead and pull 2.1. Then we're going to go ahead and push 1 ring back up right down the middle. And then we're going to have no overpower, no side spin, and just go ahead and hit perfect and end up right dead center of the fairway where we need to at 376 yards, which is perfect position for our second shot. And that's the Hornet 6. All right, there it is. All right, second shot, Hornet 6, 3 backspin, 1 left spin. We were so fortunate to make this eagle here, and you'll see why here in just a second. But again, 0% at mid, 3 backspin, 1 left spin, 4.5 mile an hour wind is 3.2 rings. But I always say, if you're at 4 miles an hour or greater, always add 0.1. So what we did was we went 3.2 plus 1. So we adjusted the 3.3 rings here. All right. So again, off of 4 miles an hour or greater, always add 0.1 to your adjustment. We do hit it perfect, but based off of our landing position and where we had the ball guide, we almost hit 15% up on that stick. And, fortunately, we were able to have it come in soft enough to go down the stick and drop in the hole for an eagle. But we need to land that at least 1 to 1.25 squares short of the pin and bring our shot in next time. So that is a learning for me, a key learning on that shot. Okay, but it was an eagle, and we're doing quite well. So we'll see you on hole number 9 for the albatross attempt. All right, welcome back to the final hole of our practice round for Desert Dunes. And let's pull over our notes here. So you'll see here that what we have is you can play a Kingmaker or a Berserker. What I chose to play here was my last Fireworks ball, which is a Power 4 ball. So I'll be prepared next time when we have this Tailwind. I had to look for it a little bit, and I just chose that because I knew it was a Power 4. But you're going to want to use, you'll see from, well, you can't see. Well, I might show you my competitor here and show you exactly what happens with a Titan ball, okay? But you want to go ahead and hit full top spin, 10% at max, Power 4 ball, ends up at 420 yards. Then it's going to give us a short thorn 6 into the green. We're going to play that at +0 at mid at 2.5 backspin, and you'll see the result off of that shot. So let's go ahead and get out of here, and I'm going to show you my opponent's shot on hole number 9 first. I think you can learn something from his shot here. He has an EM8 as well. 3.5 miles an hour wind. I had a 4.2 mile an hour wind because my wind, the Fireworks ball had cut down on the wind properties. So you'll see he goes full top, little bit of right curl. He hits it perfect. And you'll see he just still does not have enough ball power to get through that rough, and he's stuck in that rough. Okay, so keep that in mind. Even with the 3.5 mile an hour wind downwind, you may need a Power 4 or a Power 5 ball to get yourself over and give yourself a really good chance at an albatross. So here we go. Here's our shot, our first shot. We did use the Fireworks ball, Power 4, full top spin. Wind resistance 2. I don't even think we used any side spin. Nope. 4.2 wind was a 2.1 adjustment. So I push it all the way out to max, and then I move it from where I want the ball to land over to the right a little bit, which is 2.1 off that angle. It's more like maybe 3/4 of a ring to the right. We also hit it perfect with a full over power. Able to land just short of that fairway and put ourselves at 420 yards. Perfect position. All right, final shot of the round coming up here. Well, it's not the final shot. We missed this, but a little disappointed. But here we go. 0% at mid, 2.5 backspin, okay, on this shot. On 2.9 mid, we did a 1.2 adjustment for the wind. Now, what I'll do next time is I will go ahead and, I did a 2.0 backspin. I'll do 2.5 backspin next time, and make sure you see that yellow ring just short of the collar in the fairway there. I will make sure that the yellow ring, I will push that up to bisect those two, the fairway and the collar, and I'll have 2.5 backspin on it, aim directly in the hole, 0% mid, hit it perfect, and you'll see what happens here. Dead center, just a little too hard. So 2.5 backspin, move that ball guide up a little bit so it gets there, and you give yourself an amazing opportunity at the actual albatross, okay? So again, we had a great ball we missed for an albatross. We had the wrong position on a par 3 for a hole-in-one, and we didn't pull .1 on hole number, what was that? Hole number 4 for the hole-in-one, and then on 9, we didn't have enough backspin for another albatross. So you're looking at 18, 19 under for a practice playthrough. I hope that this actually will help all of you to know that, there are some shots out there, the elevations are true, and you can have some really good opportunities with advanced rookie clubs moving forward for this tournament. Also, I'll be doing a low-level rookie, which is a true rookie because of my free Clashers account, EM5 Big Dog 2, Viper 4, things like that. I'll put a playthrough on that as well, so that for those of you who have those type of clubs, maybe we can get some drops as well there. But I want to say thank you all for being here today and watching the video. A thumbs up will be great. Any comments, please add them into the comments below. And I wish all of you, like I said, the very, very best in the upcoming Desert Dunes tournament. All right, everybody, welcome to On the Screws Golf. We'd like to thank you for being here on the stream. So what? And welcome to DCF&P, baby. And again, thank you so much for attending, and please consider subscribing.